Hi everyone, welcome to Stitching It. My name is Stephanie, and I wanted to first take a minute to say hello to everyone and welcome to 2019. I've seen a lot of great plans and projects both on Instagram and on other Flosstubers videos on YouTube, and I am still trying to get my head around the fact that it is 2019. But I wanted to show you guys something that I picked up at my Hobby Lobby today, and this is the Dimensions Cross Stitch Planner, and I have only seen really one other video on it so far, but I wanted to try to give you a more close-up look of it, the inside of it, you know, so you can see more of what's inside of it. When I went to Hobby Lobby today and I found it, I opened the box and got it out to look at it, and it was clear that somebody else had already been doing the same thing to it before I even got my hands on it. So I thought that a good walkthrough video and a review would be a good thing to start out the year with. So like I said, this is the Dimensions Cross Stitch Planner by Simplicity. If you look on the back, it does say that it is by, if you go to the www.simplicity.com, their website will show several of the projects in the book and how to complete them. So that is one of the things that first makes this different from a regular planner, is that it has several cross stitch patterns throughout the book that you can complete, and it has a few other sections that are pretty interesting that I wanted to share with you. So let's open it up and see what's inside. The first thing that shows is some cross stitch stickers. There's, I believe, 3 or 4 sheets of various little stickers that you can decorate your planner with, and my favorite one, I think, no, it's not on this page. My very favorite one is not on this page, but these are some blank sticky tabs and to-do lists, another cross-stitch themed stickers. And another thing I haven't mentioned is that apparently this planner is compatible with the Happy Planner. I don't have that, but I do plan to check out some of the pages that you can add to it. This next one, this one says started a new project. I noticed there's only 6 of those stickers, but there's also 6 actually finished stickers. Important, need more fabric. That was my favorite one. Important, need more hoops. I thought it was pretty neat that it had this shopping sticker, sort of a shopping cart sticker. Maybe you can keep track on days that you actually do go shopping for your cross stitch supplies. So there's only 8 of those, so maybe if you only go shopping 8 times a year, excuse me. These are really neat. These are kind of like band, cross stitch bands. Yeah. I think that's the last one. So the next thing that they have in this planner is some plastic dividers. These are kind of similar to baseball card size. Or you could put index cards in them, I guess. I don't know what you would want to put in them, but definitely some sort of organizing thing. And like I said, these are kind of removable, easily removable, so you can take them out, or you can get other Happy Planner related things and put them on there. And there's 3 pages of those baseball card size dividers, and then there's one big zippered pouch there. This was actually published in 2017, made in 2017, but the years are actually blank, but this is obviously a reference page all the way through 2020 for your dates. And what I like when I show you the years, the actual months in there, is you do have to fill in the dates yourself, but it would be easy, for example, to start in middle of a year, and you can rearrange the pages so that you can put go into the next year with some of your plans based on when you get the planner and when you actually start using it. So I thought that was pretty neat. Now the first section is a reference section, and it just has some basic cross-stitch instructions and stitches and reference guidelines about needles, anything that, it actually is pretty helpful. I was looking over it, and some of it is actually, I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So there's actually even a fabric calculator on the next page. It tells you how to calculate the size of your fabric that you need. And then a notes thing. Now this project section that is coming up next, I thought this was really interesting, because one of the projects that I have planned for this year is through a group correspondence course with the EGA, which I'm a member of the Dogwood chapter of the Embroideries Guild of America. And we're going to be constructing a band sampler that is of our own design, and we have to create a notebook to keep track of our samples that we prepare before we stitch the final sampler. So I thought this project section was going to be pretty interesting for that, because it does have, I'll show you guys what I mean. First, this first page is a works in progress list, and again, it has some, I thought it was kind of neat how it even has a category which I use in my own spreadsheet, which is for a certain priority at the very end, so you can kind of keep track of what's important to you when you've got a long list of things, This next section I thought would be really helpful for my upcoming EGA project, because on one side of the page it has information about a project that you start, and then on the other side it actually has graph paper, and it's each page is about 70 wide by 100 high graph paper, but you can actually design doodles, and I was thinking that I could even work on my band sampler on this page, and it has several of those pages, and I thought that was really neat. The next section is an inventory section, which may or not be, I don't know if I would use it or not. It's not updated. The checklist for all the DMC colors, is not updated to include the first 35, but it does have a blank section down here where you could obviously write 1 to 35 if you wanted to. So it's still useful, and so I could see even once the planner has been used up, you can still retain this for your own, or even just taking it out. I don't know why it would need to be in my planner necessarily, but I could take it out and keep it with my floss. I've never actually tried to see if I have how much of DMC I have yet. I don't know if I have every single color. There's also a couple pages here for thread swatches and fabric swatches that you can keep track of. Maybe, I don't think there's a room for everything that you own, but just some of your favorite things. And like I said, it would be pretty neat when I'm trying to keep track of the flosses that I'm interested in using for my for my sampler that I'm going to be stitching. Okay, this is one of the monthly projects, and it's most of them it says, yeah, by Dimensions Design Teams down here, and it has the pattern on the other side of it, and then it said that all the finishing instructions are at simplicity.com. So that's pretty cute. But I wanted to next show you guys how the monthly pages are set up. And like I said, you do have to fill in the numbers, but that makes it easy. I generally have been planning out my stitching year starting in January, so it was really convenient for me to start right now. But some of you that are more accustomed to planning your year around the school year, you know, you can just kind of reorganize the pages, and then you write them in, and then you can incorporate more than one year if you need to, you know. So I thought that was pretty neat. Another thing that I thought was neat was it starts everything on Monday, so, and it has the weekend in a different color. So you know, if you're like me, I pretty much start my weeks off very strong on Monday. I like to reset and get going, and just kind of by the weekend I'm just doing whatever I feel like. So I like the color coding is what I'm trying to say. And another thing, this is not an hourly or linear kind of oriented planner, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. But everything is really, you know, you can really customize it the way you're used to thinking. If you're used to using a planner, or if you're not, you can just kind of imagine. There wasn't any specific instructions with this planner, and that's what I liked about it. But there's a section for priorities, top priorities, and a short to-do list, and then it's got a separate section I like for meetings, because maybe if you're a stitcher, you got a lot of meetings that you try to get to. And then reminders, you know, something that you have to keep. Every month has that. And then the next page after every month starts the weekly portion of it. And I think this is also a neat feature, is that at the bottom of every first week of every month, if that makes sense, they include a tip about how, you know, just a generalized stitching tip that's in the bottom. So I thought that was pretty neat. And so the week is first off set up very similar to the month, in that it starts off with Monday, and then the weekend is a different color than the weekday. So I think that's neat, in case you keep a different schedule week to week or day to day. And all that you can see of what is in each day is divided into 3 sections that are just kind of shaded, and you can kind of interpret that any way you want. I think I'm going to have a tendency to interpret it as the 3 different projects. I like to work on 3 different projects a day. If I get a chance to put in an hour of time on 3 different projects, I feel like I really accomplished something, you know. So I would like to keep, that's the way I was thinking. It was whatever 3 projects I hope to work on that day or something, you know. If I don't, you know, whatever, of course, just keep track of projects on there. So then after the first page, like I said, they had the tip on the first week of every month. And then after that, they have just a notes section. And this just kind of repeats, and then, you know, the rest of the planner is basically the same. It goes all the way through the months, of course, and there's side tabs for every month, so you can see your monthly at a glance and what you're trying to do. But And also, you know, like I said, every has a different design for you to pick. If you just, I thought this one was really cute. I might do that one actually. March. And another thing, I was kind of disappointed when I got to the back of the planner, and I mean, it just kind of ended. You know, I'm used to seeing other stuff in the backs of planners, so I might try to get some more pages to try to, you know, it just ends, you know. Last Sunday in December, and it just has to end. So that was kind of disappointing, but I thought the rest of the planner was really, really good. And plus, it couldn't get much bigger. It was already pretty thick. And I think this retailed for about $40, but I got it at Hobby Lobby with the coupon. So this is what I'm planning to start working with this this year, and I hope I'll have something to show you guys soon. I'm planning to come back with an update video in another week or so, and show you what I've been doing with the beginning of 2019. So if you've seen this planner, or if you're interested in something like it, you know, I've already looked on Etsy for some cross-stitch planner stickers to go with it. You know, there were these to get, of course, to get me going, but I was interested to see what was out there and what other stuff might go in it that I could use in there. So if you have any suggestions for me, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And otherwise, I guess I will see you guys later, and happy stitching.